And chat, how's it going, guys? Welcome back to 1000xResist, which, if I'm reading the signals the game is giving me correctly, we may finish today. Which I'm excited about. Love to get to the climax of this game. It's been pretty intriguing so far. It is very interesting to me that the Steam title banner for this game has Iris, Watcher, and Youngest, but not Blue. Really hiding her involvement in the game, despite her being the viewpoint character for the entire thing.
Talking to ghosts?
Something like that.
Well, don't slow down for me. You've got a function to perform. Tell me which body, and I'll show you some magic.
You're more
Okay.
dangerous than you let on, aren't you?
What are you going to do to the 2 millennia old corpses?
Oh, flattery at this hour? I like it.
What's in the box?
You'll see.
The corpses are 2,000 years old. What are you going to do to the 2,000-year-old corpses? Healer, what can you do to the 2,000-year-old corpses? George the 50.
Not saying it, but Central has calculated our chances. It's a damn lottery. Why do you think they're 50? They're hedging their bets.
It can't be that bad.
Well, you heard. They sent some craft into orbit. Bad news up there, too. Only way is down.
Are we in orbit? No, because he would have been saying they sent this craft into orbit.
Baby, what are you doing?
Keeping a light on. This way, Watcher can see where we are and find us.
Oh, no.
I don't want her to be lost.
Oh, poor BBF.
Hey, you check out those theme parks they built for us?
The city simulacra?
All Pacific theme. An Asian one, a Cascadia one. There's even a fake suburb.
Why would they do that?
They're afraid we'll go crazy.
And this is their solution?
Don't knock it till you try it. I had fun.
Maybe you've already gone crazy.
Maybe I showed up on this ship crazy.
Ship. We are in orbit.
Convenient.
Take a visit sometime. It'll remind you of home.
I don't need to be reminded.
All systems are green.
Excellent. We will see the sky again.
Yes, sir. I have no doubt.
You have a military background?
I do, sir.
Where were you stationed?
Edmonton, Canada.
A great tragedy. I'm sorry. I had friends from Edmonton.
Was that a hot spot of occupant activity?
A necessary sacrifice, they tell me.
It was sacrificed.
Yes. More to come in a minute. Let's not delay.
Yes, sir.
As far back as we can go.
You seem very fond of her. Well, she's a fine subject. You know, that radiant skin and hair that comes with youth. But will she cooperate? It'll take a bit of persuasion. Your forte. Exactly. You remember.
What are you talking about? Do I want to know what you're talking about?
I'm always trying to forget.
Alright, are there more downstairs? There do not appear to be more downstairs. Okay. So it's just the ones upstairs. Alright, how about over here? Oh, there's even more upstairs. Okay. Well, let's check this floor first. None over there. Okay.
I'm not good with enclosed spaces.
You're telling me this now?
Come on. We all had to cheat, lie, and steal our way onto this ship. What? You didn't lie? Jasper, I can smell the booze off you.
Shh. It just helps me focus.
That is not what booze does.
You won't tell anyone.
So long as you share.
Oh, I just unlocked another time frame. Okay. Well, let's look around this one first to make sure there's nobody else. Looks like that's it. So to minus 15. How many minuses are we going to get to? Oh, there's a bunch of them over here. Okay. Are they all over here?
Pacific 50 to Central 1. Reporting in. Ready on your mark.
Are we at sea?
Pacific 50, please respond. Central 1 to Pacific 50. Message received. Incoming video transmission.
Standing by.
Johnson, putting on a little weight, are you?
Any updates?
You're not gonna like it.
I haven't liked anything that's happened in the 2020s.
Tell me anyway.
Those sick fuckers love suffering so much? Well, we're gonna put on the best show they've ever seen. 5 simultaneous, consistent shellings of our remaining most populated areas.
Why?
We've already notified the cities. Good lead up, I'd say. People are running, sheltering, hiding, you name it. We'll prolong it as long as we can. Make good cover for our descent.
What the hell did you people do?
Will it work?
I swear. East honey. These monsters. They're already making their way there.
Can you actually harm them?
In the cities? Their names?
If you really need to know. What's left of Seattle, LA, New York, Toronto, Houston, the big ones, Johnson. The rest of the world is doing the same.
We'll have a memorial.
I wouldn't if I were you. Think happy thoughts. Don't tip your location.
Oh, they're attracted to sadness.
Some old shit once called us the scourge of the earth. They may have been right. Let's show them what a fucking scourge can do.
Are you drunk, Central?
The simulations were promising.
Fake numbers always look good, don't they? Fingers crossed it won't be you.
I'm going to turn up the game capture a bit. Because I forgot to do that for this game specifically.
Fingers crossed.
Say hi to Mimi for me, will you? Central 1. Out.
Spin up for descent?
Descent? Yes. Are we in a submarine? We're not in space, right? Okay, that's unlocked another time frame. Anyone else up here? Not anyone I can interact with.
We've been cleared for descent.
Now hear this, now hear this. This is a ship-wide transmission.
project a little, why don't you?
Prepare for descent.
All stations secured and reporting in.
Descent.
Descending. 10 meters. 50 meters. 100 meters.
Okay, we're at sea then.
Surface activity.
No change detected.
150 meters. 250 meters.
Surface activity detected.
Brace. Brace.
Okay, that voice acting needed more punch.
500 meters. 600 meters, sir.
Pacific 48 has activated self-flooding. Pacific 42, 44, 45 self-flooding activated.
They're drowning themselves.
Occupants are changing trajectory.
That's 8,000 souls.
Destination reached. 1,000 meters, sir.
They sacrificed a bunch of other ships just to draw the occupants via suffering?
Communications coming in from Arctic 12, 14, descent confirmed. Atlantic 29, 26, and 21, descent confirmed. Pacific 41, descent confirmed.
And the rest?
No word yet, sir.
Central 1?
Nothing yet from Central 1.
How much of the world did they sacrifice?
It's been 24 hours. We can safely assume that only 7 of 50 facilities made their proper descent. We can also assume Central 1 is down.
Jesus Christ.
If it wasn't for Pacific 48 self-flooding, and then the others drowning like that.
Yes. It was the grueling anticipation of their own deaths that saved us.
An interesting strategy.
Not one I want to emulate.
Those were people, Secretary.
Such trauma results in intensified memory collection.
Oh, right. You're an occupant.
The occupants, we, must have interpreted that as an act of communication.
Mimi, the work of you and your team, please, commence immediately. We must make their sacrifices worthwhile.
Leave it to me, Johnny. I got you.
One more thing. This information stays with us. We need to keep our spirits high, lest we attract the occupants' attention. Not a single word to the rest of the crew. Do you understand?
So what attracted the occupants' attention to this place 7 years ago? What massive negativity attracted the occupants' attention? Is that a blue up there? I think that's a blue up there. Up we go.
Have you seen the girl lately?
Iris?
She's got murder in her eyes. I don't blame her.
What is she going to do? She's a teenager.
You don't have any children, do you?
Not anymore, he doesn't. Even if he did.
Did you hear? There's been a wave of, people ending it.
It's been 5 years.
So she's not a teenager anymore. She's 21.
We're not meant to be holed in like this.
There's plenty of space. They made sure of that. Buried space.
People need to touch grass.
I think this game predates touch grass as its current meme meaning.
We brought grass.
No, wait, this game came out in 2024, not 2019. Right? It came out this year? Yeah.
Well, glad I never have to worry about you.
You might end up like the rest of them, buried at sea.
They're monitoring surface activity 24/7. We're gonna be okay. Leadership said, think good, happy thoughts.
Oh yeah? Is that what you're doing?
I'm thinking about the last conversation my husband and I had about fruit. We didn't know it would be our last.
Doesn't sound happy.
Well, he was good, and we were happy.
How did you guys get selected for this? Are there really only 50 of you on this ship?
Any results?
The last 5 clones had some interesting outcomes.
Such as?
Good news. They're growing faster now, so we won't have to wait for them to get to their target age. We can also implant knowledge, language, motor skills, and so on. They'll come out immediately more useful. Bad news? They all still succumb to the sample of the disease. Don't look so disappointed, Johnny. I won't settle for less than an exact copy.
Okay, so how did they master it and make clones that were immune to the disease?
And the child?
The backup? Just like a real human thing. Adorable. Everybody loves babies.
A backup baby clone.
Except for Iris. Iris is not so smitten.
I've spoken to Pacific 41. We've agreed that we will take an accelerated approach while they continue with caution.
Oh, there's all sorts of places that are cloning Iris. It's not just this one.
Your request for increased capacity has been approved. Don't waste it.
You know me, Johnny. I hate waiting.
Iris especially hated Mimi, if I recall correctly.
Pacific 41 blinked out yesterday.
What do you mean, blinked out?
Cut all communications.
What?
Shh. Keep it down.
What happened over there?
I don't know.
Good question.
The last transmission.
I mean, what could have happened?
No words. Just screaming.
Yeah, gee, I wonder what happened.
And then something worse. Say what you will about Iris, but at least her presence gives us hope.
I visited Asia Town.
It's good, right? I told you.
Yeah, it's nice. Artsy. My daughter would have loved it. It's good that she's gone. That she didn't have to see all this.
Okay, that's morbid.
It would have broken her little heart. Kids, you know?
They've got karaoke. Have you done the karaoke?
I don't sing.
That's besides the point.
Ben, you don't have to.
Come on, let's go. Make a night of it. You deserve joy. Your daughter would want that.
Man, this situation is fucked.
Did you figure it out?
Not yet.
Didn't bartender give you a sense of work ethic?
Oh, screw you.
Work ethic? I thought you two were close. Bartender was a model slacker. And I learned from the best.
That's not the bartender I knew. Guess she changed with age.
Don't we all?
Well, you're with me now. Get on a fixer's schedule for once.
You know what? It is pretty imperative, so fair enough.
And move it.
Okay. You don't have to yell.
Yeah, I'm working on it.
If I decide to be an idiot, then I'll be an idiot on my own accord.
Enough of the Bach quotes, Johann the 50.
What do you want?
So angry. Is this about your top performer not performing?
I wasn't made for this, Mimi. I know that now.
You should step aside.
Who will take this? Who wants this? Tell me.
Mimi does.
You?
A change would be nice.
Say something useful or leave.
One of the clones has successfully entered their 3rd trimester.
You've been impregnating the clones?
It's the furthest we've made it so far. It's worth celebrating.
If it fails, I don't want this branch going any further.
We've yet to try inseminating the original.
Oh, fuck off with that.
What? Iris? Out of the question.
We must exhaust all possibilities. It is our duty.
Oh, what if that's where the 5 came from?
To those who gave their lives.
We've put her through enough.
Johan, weren't you from Toronto?
Oh man, that would be a hell of a reason to hate her.
I wanted to go. Bridge crew has to stay behind. You know that.
Johnson got to go.
They're out of their minds, bringing Iris to the surface.
Oh, this is when they brought her to her school to mourn her friend.
Just because she asked?
It's reckless.
Wouldn't you want some fresh surface air? Feel a gust of wind? Touch some real grass, for fuck's sake?
Who says there's any grass left?
It's all because Mimi and Iris have gotten a little too close.
What does that mean?
You know exactly.
Yeah, I knew Zhao's name. It just flew out of my head the moment I tried to say it.
We've all seen them disappear together for hours.
Careful what kind of bullshit gossip you're spreading.
Shit does spread around here.
We risked everything. Gave up everything. To be here. For what?
For a goddamn clown show.
People are running and panicking. All right, upstairs then.
That's it. It's over. We're stuck down here forever. We're doomed.
Oh, that's going to attract the occupants.
She'll live.
A stab wound like that?
She has to live. This can't all be for nothing.
Who stabbed her?
We have contingencies. Mimi's not the only researcher here.
Oh, Mimi got stabbed.
Iris. That bitch needs to be put in her place.
Sir.
Spit it out.
It's Mimi. She's in critical condition.
What?
Iris, You better get over there.
All right, so Iris tried to murder Mimi. Are you going to jump?
Some fresh air. Just some wind against my face.
Oh, God.
Amelia, no!
Anyone else that I can talk to? Yes. If I go through the actual door. No? No. Okay.
No, 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 no.
Oh, that's a short time jump. That is not a big drop to use to kill yourself. Anyone up here? No.
Medic. Someone. Get a medic.
Amelia, come on, stay with us. Amelia.
That was not a large drop. Well, Well, it was like 30 feet, but that's not enough to kill somebody.
Stay back.
You wouldn't dare.
Watch me.
Ooh, what's going on?
Return to your quarters, please.
Have you lost your mind?
I wonder how many of the 50 actually get named.
I've revoked Johnson's biometrics and assigned administrative access to my retinal scans.
Now hear this. Now hear this. All crew and personnel return to their quarters immediately and await further instructions. We've secured the food production.
Setting course
So
to the last
mutiny.
known position of Pacific 41.
Oh. They're trying to contact other ships.
We're getting a transmission from Pod 3.
Who is it?
It's Johnson.
On speaker.
George. Natasha. What are you doing?
Please, cooperate. We don't want any bloodshed.
You do not want this job. Trust me.
Mimi is dead. The research is going nowhere. We need to link up with the surviving fleet. Find another way.
And so you're going for 41, the one which is probably destroyed?
I'm telling you, stop now, or else there's no turning back.
Natasha, end transmission.
All right, George. Which one of these bodies is you?
Find out where George died. Administrative access.
Stop!
What the hell are they doing?
It's a firefight.
I said, stay back.
Well, that explains these corpses. Okay, so wait. Who did Iris sacrifice to the occupants then?
Jesus fucking Christ.
That's a substantial portion of the 50 that just died.
We never should have survived.
They wouldn't back down.
You moron.
If you don't have the stomach for this, step aside.
Do you have any idea what you've done?
Anyone up there? No. Oh, the red. It's a red alert. Occupant coming. Oh, nope. I think I see him. Yeah. Nope, that's Fixer. Never mind. Wrong green person. Alright, I guess I'll walk through all the ghostly gray ones. Is there anybody down there? There's nobody over there. Ah, over there. I'm blind. Wow, I was looking over there and I turned around and completely missed these guys.
Brace! Brace!
What's going on?
That's the surface activity alarm.
We fucked up.
Yeah, you did.
And now they've come for us.
Yep. There it is. Where's Iris? It's George.
This is the one. Thanks, Iris.
The suits have preserved their bodies remarkably well.
Yeah, no kidding. How did their own, like, internal bacteria not consume them?
Healer will have something to work with.
Over the millennia.
Come on, let's go tell her.
Get that flashing red light away from me.
Are you ready for me?
They found the body.
Good girl. A+. All the stars. Anything else of interest?
There was a mutiny.
A group of them turned on the leadership.
Ah, a story as old as time. Let's do our best not to end up like them.
No kidding.
Show me. Well, well. This is our lucky specimen?
That's him. Are you gonna show me your magic trick?
You give a little, you get a little. After the whole ordeal, with Watcher refusing one of Fixer's eyes, I started growing some.
Huh. And she never accepted those either?
A hobby that became a bit of an obsession.
That's a little weird, Healer.
You've been carrying around a pair of eyes?
Oh, a few more than a few. We've been cloning for time immemorial, but we've never pursued a more permanent manipulation of the recipe.
That sounds like a bad idea.
Why? Wouldn't you want improved eyesight? Increased muscular strength?
So are you going to clone this guy and get his admin access?
Extra lung capacity? So who's this guy? What's his name?
George.
Let's make these eyes look just like George.
Oh, she's going to flash grow a pair of eyes that match his so we can use his retinal scan.
Take those eyes over to Fixer. She can
That
give
was
them a
fast.
Let's hope it works.
Go on. I'm going to poke at this body some more.
Well,
sure.
Let's not take a lot away from that.
Watcher really did rub off on you.
Let's not think about that.
All right, here goes nothing. The retinal scans are confirmed. No way. I've been dreaming about this for years.
Years?
Navigation, propulsion, energy distribution,
Fixer.
life support, climate control, contingencies, it's all here.
Fixer.
What? Can't you see I'm busy?
Our guests are here.
Oh boy, let's see how this goes.
Blue, go and greet them.
Me.
You know them, and they know you.
What are you gonna do?
I just need a bit more time. I'll explain later, trust me, okay? Go, please.
So you're making me the ambassador after I killed all those people?
And not a word about Watcher yet, got it? None of that stuff you told us. Let's keep that to ourselves.
You better have something good.
Don't worry, I do.
Keep them busy for us.
I'll do what I can.
I'll be watching your back. We're not losing anybody else today.
Attend to the guests. Alright, who are we dealing with? There's the Jows. With guns. Jows with guns. Hi, Candy.
Oh, look who it is. Our brave little miscellaneous.
I'm taller than you.
That's what's wrong with you Iris types. Always looking down on us.
Cherry saved me. She didn't have to, but she did. I owe her my life.
Cherry. She was always a romantic. You need to make her sacrifice count.
Planning on it. How do you know about Iris and Jal?
How do you know about the past?
Secretary came to us.
A communion?
No. I can only interface with Iris descendants. In this case, the distance was too great between host and guest. So instead, I gave a grand oration. It was Watcher's idea.
Secretary told us the whole story. We thought we were made to serve Iris types. They gave us life. But after everything we learned, Zhao was a whole person in her own right.
So you've taken that to revolution, not the most unreasonable thing you could have done.
She deserved better. And we're gonna make that a reality, even if it kills us.
Whose body was at the garden center?
If Watcher was alive, whose body was that at the garden center?
They must have stuffed some poor shell and dressed her up.
That's horrible.
You Iris types don't even know your own capacity for cruelty.
What do you want from all this?
We want reparations. For all that Ancient Iris did to Ancient Zhao. She was a shitty friend.
Yeah, she was.
We want control of the other side, to govern and operate as we please. We want control of our own creation. No more printing unless we say so.
Fair.
And we're not wearing these stupid uniforms anymore.
Wild that they made you wear the Zhao uniforms.
We're only here out of respect for Watcher. She set us on the path for justice, and we owe her for that. But Fixer and her lot, we're moving forward, with or without them.
I want you to know I'm sorry. Sorry for everything Iris did to Zhao. Sorry for everything my kind has done to yours. I want to make it right. For you and for the others. I owe that to Cherry.
Actions. Not words, miscellaneous. Prove it to us.
Fair enough.
Kid, I'm glad to see you. I imagine Bartender never wanted you to be blown to pieces. I'm relieved. It's strange to see BBF again. And Healer. Fixer. Ghosts of the past. I guess that's how everyone else sees us.
That's unfair.
What's fair and what's true? What's more important?
Now that's a question for the ages.
If you've given up already, why are you here?
I haven't given up. You kids don't stop to think sometimes. Age gives you more ways to look at things. Enough time to make mistakes, not be so full of bluster. I know some people just want us to crawl down a dark hole and disappear. We've still got some dignity left, and we'll fight for it.
So, what do you want for yourselves?
We want safety and acknowledgement for all we've contributed through the transition, through the founding of the provisional government. Maybe not everything needs to change so quickly. Maybe there's something you can learn from us. This is what Bartender would have wanted.
What did Bartender say on this sort of thing? You know what? I'll agree.
I wouldn't have made it without her.
Remember that. Hold it tight. She left something behind in you. We don't have to cut all ties with the past, even if we made mistakes then.
Wait, hang on. Mauve is absolutely going to betray us if she's here.
Hey, Blue.
Chris?
You lived. I have to say, I'm surprised.
How did you get here?
We all have our ways, but you can't imagine what some of those Reds would do for a scrap of food. Or maybe you can. I'm glad you're alive, Blue. I really am. We can finally take Old Town for ourselves.
Is that what you want?
Isn't that what we've always wanted? For us miscellaneous to carve our own path? To live without their expectations?
Why are you under an umbrella in here? Are you sensitive to the light or what?
The bomb was your idea.
Fixer. She doesn't know what it's like to be us. They had everything, and we have nothing to lose. Yes, the bomb was my idea.
And me. Was I always part of the plan?
That is a pregnant pause.
No, but I knew. It was only about time. If they kept pressing on our necks long enough, something was going to snap. I never wanted it to be you. But who was I to refuse?
I was angry.
And you had every right to be angry. We all did. You're the best of us. You did what others were too afraid to do. You're a hero, Blue. Don't forget that.
Where's Mauve?
Who?
The guard in white.
The High Minister's pet, you mean? She broke off from us.
How could you work with her? She and her kind killed Bartender.
It was a relationship of convenience.
Okay, so Mauve didn't come. She's definitely going to lead a strike team to come after us.
Surely there will be more.
You'll do anything, won't you?
You and I are similar in this way. That's why I always liked you.
And what now? You here to kill them? Fixer, Healer, and BB?
It depends. I'm here to give them one last chance. If they have something to offer, I'm willing to listen. What do you think? Fixer and the rest, are they trustworthy?
Yes, they're doing their best.
They've had some challenges, but they're ready to go now. Give them a chance to help.
Thank you, Blue. I'll keep that in mind.
All right, last group.
You didn't burn after all. It would have been more glorious.
Oh, right, the cultists.
You're cursed now to live with the consequences.
Yeah, lucky me.
I want to introduce you to someone. This is Other Iris.
Are you saying you found what you claim is her reincarnation?
Sister, it is good to meet you.
She doesn't look that special to me.
Her significance is hidden in plain sight. But I assure you, she's an exact genetic match. The perfect copy. You can ask Healer to verify.
And what do you want?
It's not what I want. We follow in her footsteps.
Okay, Other Iris, what is it that you want?
I was reborn into this body.
Every cult has to have their messiah, true.
In this environment, what I know of my past self, she stood above the rest of you. I do not want that. I want to stand beside you.
Okay.
We need a figurehead. Someone to be above these conflicts. Someone to remind us to be our better selves.
And you don't want that to be you.
We have more followers than you think. They are not naive. They've experienced this time after the All-Mother. Some prefer this new way of life.
We simply want to organize in the open without prosecution, so we can practice our ways. A fixer, a healer, a bang-bang fire, a knower, and a watcher ascendant.
And those who don't follow you?
They are free to choose, of course. But if they need guidance, we will be there for them.
I don't like the way you said that.
You pass through fire, Miscellaneous. Have an open mind.
I'll try.
That's all we ask.
Hey, listen up. Fixer is ready for you. Leave your arms outside, and no sudden movements. I'm watching you.
You're out of your mind.
You want to summon an occupant?
We saw your train burning on the tracks.
A mass communion. Is it possible?
Just shut up and listen.
Not a good way to negotiate, Fixer.
You never like listening to others.
Aw, look who's all grown up.
Oh, you are not negotiating well, Fixer.
Fixer, please. Continue.
I don't need your permission, Mom.
Don't speak to her like that.
Hey, watch your step.
All right, all right. Calm down. Just everyone calm down. I've had a bad day. Please don't make it worse.
Look, I get it. I get it. We were slow and you decided to go on without us. Fair game. But we're here now. We're ready to contribute. This mass communion, whatever you want to call it, gives us a chance to set things straight. No more living in the dark. Everyone will see what happened for themselves. It's what Watcher wanted.
The Jows support this. You all need to see what the Allmother was really like.
Okay, Jows are on our side.
You too, make-believe Iris.
Does it matter, her disposition? She gave us life.
Not exactly. Small detail, but we're cloned from Principal's hair.
Sacrilege.
The truth is ugly. I know.
Sisters need to see how Watcher was set up. How Principal betrayed us.
I don't care who did what or when. I want a better life for Miscellaneous today.
Well, there's more.
Okay.
This is our known world. Small, isn't it?
That's a very oddly shaped ship.
We're sitting deep underwater in what they used to call the Pacific Ocean.
Is that occupant things surrounding the original ship?
We've been trapped down here and it's starting to show. Multiple systems are breaking down. I don't know how much time we have left. The cloning machines are run past their capacity. Any day now they'll go down for good.
The stillborns.
Exactly. But this thing, our home, they called it a generation ship. It can move, it can surface. Look, if we stay down here, we'll end up like those ancient douchebags.
You mean we don't have to live with your lot? What the hell are we waiting for?
It's not so easy. I need a group of sisters to go down to propulsion and bring the ship back up to speed.
Okay, I'll bet I'm going to be on that duty.
Hard to do while on the run. Extra hard with the Red Guard on our backs.
You were always obsessed with the surface.
Listen to me. There's a whole planet out there, and we've been cut off from it. Isolated, suffocating each other. We need to go up for air.
Literally and metaphorically.
So you can tell us how to live in another place? If we can't solve this down here, we won't be able to solve it up there.
I mean, we can all go our separate ways.
And the occupants? It's not safe on the surface.
That's a more salient point.
That's where Blue comes in. Blue is the one thing we all have in common. Thanks to Watcher, she's seen more than all of us. She's proven herself to you, hasn't she? She knows what's at stake, and she's willing to do what it takes. Blue, you'll be the host of this communion. Gain the favor of the occupants. Use their power.
To eradicate the Red Guard. That's what we're all thinking, isn't it?
We don't even know if this will work. There must be some other option.
We could do it the old-fashioned way. We could march on the orchard, try to take them one by one.
Well, that won't work.
Last time I checked, we're outnumbered and outgunned. How many more of us need to bite it?
What about the High Minister?
Nowhere's trapped. Playing both sides.
I don't care about that. Will she concede?
She's done more to help us than you know.
She did a lot to watch her fix her.
I don't know what she'll do.
And she needs to go as well.
No, not an option.
Nowhere did nothing as they picked us off. In our rooms, on the streets.
We are not giving up on Nowhere.
BB, stop. She knew this was coming.
The High Minister needs to answer for her part in this.
I actually agree.
Do you understand, Blue?
Enough. I don't care which one of you Iris types lives or dies. How are we going to do this?
We need to get to those other familiars.
One is with Principal.
And her Jow has the other.
I can confirm they're both situated in the office, treating their wounds.
But they've tripled the guard count since the explosion, especially around the elevator.
So how do we get past that? We're not going to bum rush them with a million miscellaneous, are we?
Well, who said we needed to get inside the office?
I hate this already.
Okay, are we climbing up the wall? Are we coming in through a back way? No, that would still be inside the office. How are we going to get Principal and the Uber Jow out of the office?
What do you mean you can't find her? She was here a moment ago.
I searched everywhere.
Oh, that's a hell of a voice filter.
Look again.
Yes, High Minister.
She is dangerous. She needs to be found.
Oh! Excuse me? Okay. Well, that's a hell of a chapter cliffhanger. Okay, hang on. That's got to be a big time jump, and we're gonna in medias res that. Now, holy crap. Well, that's unexpected. Now that's a height you can die from. Well, they're never fixing that. Fixer, healer, and blue. Okay. A long, long time ago. Okay, flashback time. The youngest.
I remember her insides.
Oh, she's dealing with the Jow clone.
They were already rotting. They had pulled her out too soon. That much was clear. What did I expect? For everyone to love her? For everyone to love me? How embarrassing. I remember your smell and how your presence lingered. Come back, I said. I can do better.
She's talking to the Uber Jow.
You'll like the next one. I remember desperation, jumping onto the tracks. You can't be far, I thought. So I ran. I went in circles for days, and I felt the walls close in on me. I remember obsession, your anger, your voice, your face.
Oh no, she's talking about Iris.
My sisters and their blank looks. I learned to change these memories, reconstruct them like surgery. I removed ugly details and implanted new ones. It made the days go by quickly. I remember trying again.
And now she's in her Principal outfit.
The first few were failures. Their lungs kept turning to water. I plucked hair after hair from my head. I was learning. I was getting better. I remember discovery. All that running seemed pitiful then. I selected my best work and prepared her for the journey. Will I get to meet our mother? She said. Yes, I said.
Youngest is your mother, actually.
Be good. Everything reflects back on me. So, be good. I remember waiting. I was nervous. I couldn't sleep. Would you like it? Days passed and you never responded. Not even a sign of rejection. I remember disappointment. How many sisters do I need to send before you approve? Before you send a single word?
What was happening to the sisters that got sent?
I gave them reverence. I gave them loyalty. I gave them discipline. I picked only the best for you. I remember a bitter taste.
You didn't give Fixer much loyalty or discipline or reverence.
Moving in the dark to remove my mask. How long do I have to live this lie? Pretending so I can please you. How long must this go on? Pretending so I can be forgiven.
I'm not about to play as youngest, am I?
I remember making a decision. I remember how she reminded me of myself. and how I knew all the steps already. Our lot is to be bound, I said. She opens herself to you, I said, to make believe. I remember ecstasy, like I could breathe for the first time in my life, set free to think on my own, to move as I pleased without your judgment.
Now, thus we return to it was mommy issues the whole time, yeah. Mommy issues the game.
Blood rushed to my head. I remember abundance. A great rewriting and all the pleasures that followed. A hunger to be greater than you. An intoxication that transcended you. I remember still pretending. I try sometimes to appear for a moment. To reach out. Yes, Principal, they say. Of course. I realized I can never be one of them. As you say, Principal, is this what you felt? Does it stretch on like this? I remember waking up somewhere else. I've been walking in my sleep again. I dream of places I've never been.
Well, that's a bad sign.
Of people I've never seen and sensations I've never had. What is this curse? This is your way of getting revenge? I remember a flash of light. A force on my body and fire. I couldn't feel my legs, but I could feel a lifeless body over mine, crushing me. She was dressed like you, but smelled nothing like you.
Identifying her by scent is a little weird.
Do you like seeing me like this? Are you finally happy now?
An hour ago.
Shh. Don't move. You were dreaming. You always have such bad dreams.
Zhao?
I'm here. Don't worry. I'm not going anywhere.
How much does Zhao Prime know from the occupant device communicating with her?
And neither are you.
What happened?
You were so good in the play. It was your best performance yet.
How long have I been sleeping?
There was an explosion, but the healer type said you'll recover. It's a miracle. They murdered the ministers. Everyone except Noah. They're gone.
And Noah knew, which is why she wasn't there.
When you're better, you will incinerate every last person.
Is Zhao Prime in charge?
I can't wait.
I need to get up. Something's wrong. They can't find out, Zhao. They can't find out about me. They can't know what I did.
Shh, 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 shh. Leave it to Zhao, yes? I'll take care of everything, like I always do.
Ooh, how much influence does Zhao Prime have over youngest? Is Zhao going to start slaughtering miscellaneous?
Hey, you. I'm addressing you, miscellaneous. What are you doing on the streets?
Same as you. Working.
Yeah? You're funny. So funny. You're coming with me, asshole. Let's see what the High Minister thinks about your new drawing.
I'm not done.
Does it look like I care?
Let her finish.
You heard her. She's not done.
Oh, okay.
Let her finish.
You're surrounded, red shells.
Hey, stop. Wait.
Bunch of distractions, huh?
Someone get word to the High Minister. Now. High Minister, there's a disturbance in Old Town.
Disturbance? Of what kind?
There's a large crowd gathering that are resisting orders. There's more. We've learned of a stoppage on the other side. The Jows are refusing to work.
Huh. I see. Well then, sound the alarm. Have all upstairs units report to Old Town. If they resist, restrain them.
Yes, High Minister.
Send all units guarding the station over to the Jows.
It's
I want the
so
work to
creepy
continue.
that you
Do
dyed your
understand
hair
me?
red, Knower.
Confirmed, High Minister.
So what work are you having the Jows do?
That's excessive, don't you think?
You have an opinion?
The alarm? The station will be left unguarded.
Would you like to suggest a different course of action?
No, of course not.
Okay, so Knower's deliberately clearing out the garden.
Do as I say.
Yes, High Minister.
If you don't care about the station and this alarm, what are you trying to cover this time?
How do we get from there to falling through the ceiling? Oh. We're in the ceiling. Okay. Little tired?
All this walking and crawling. Not the plan I would have picked. If it were up to me.
You needed to get more exercise on that train. Do a few push-ups or something.
Are you gonna be okay? As long as I don't look down. Oh, I haven't been up here in ages.
You've been up here before? Did Fixer take you?
Once was enough. When was that? Blue? Whatever happens, I'm glad I didn't euthanize you. What? Oh, please. Don't act so surprised.
I'm a little surprised. I shouldn't be surprised, but still a little surprised. There's BBF over there. And we'll talk to Fixer last.
Other way, little one. Go and help Fixer. I'll keep my eyes on the door.
Will they come up?
Let us hope not. I trust your friends to provide a compelling distraction.
What happened to no guns?
I will answer for that later, I'm sure.
Yeah, poor BBF. There they are. This plan is gonna fail. We're gonna fall to our deaths.
Ready?
Yeah, let's start.
The alarm should have covered our entrance. Good girl, Knower. Secretary, are we close enough?
This distance will be suitable for Blue to host.
Oh, okay.
And there they are. She's seen better days, that's for sure. I'm going to cut a secretary-sized hole. Got it?
That's not gonna work out.
Once I'm through, you fly down there and begin the communion.
Understood.
Blue, the rest is up to you.
Fixer?
Don't tell me you've got cold feet.
Watcher would be grateful.
Watcher would be grateful to you for all of this.
Let's not speak too soon. Who knows how this will all play out.
Oh, she's got a scar across her eye. Interesting. What did that to her?
I mean, you're gonna do great, Blue.
Oh, I think I'm gonna be sick. Spill my insides all over the inside sky.
Would you stop looking down?
Heads up. Someone's coming up.
Oh, shit!
Don't try it, Mauve.
What the fuck? What the fuck are you doing up here?
Move and you're done. Do you hear me?
You're all insane. Watcher, knower, principal, you're all out of your goddamn minds. All of you. Enough. I've watched you play all your stupid little games. I'm not going to be dragged around anymore.
Man, what a way for that character to come back into play. They really did a lot with that character they set up in Watcher's segment.
What about the rest of us? What about the rest of us?
Don't do it. Don't.
My name is not Mauve.
Oh no. Oh no.
BB. Okay, fuck. Change of plans.
Well, that's a hell of a change of plans. What's the plan, Fixer? Plummeting to our deaths? Is this going to be a communion as we fall? Oh, this is going to hell in a handbasket.
Secretary, where are we? Did it work?
It worked. Sort of.
Sort of? What do you mean, sort of?
What do you mean, sort of?
Yeah.
We are all connected in this communion, and the occupant has been summoned. This is the meeting place.
But?
You're kind of, falling.
I thought that was obvious.
I need to merge with the occupant immediately. Based on my calculations, we only have 5 minutes in here before you hit the ground. Out there.
And I?
Yes. It will not be preferable.
You can say that again.
There must be something I can do. I will go to the top and begin the merge. You must be there when the merge is complete. Do you understand?
Alright, I've got 5 minutes to rocket through the sky.
Not really.
Doesn't matter. Be there. You'll have to figure it out on your own. Please, be there. Okay, bye.
Are we in the final chapter? Okay.
Why do you get to choose who lives and who dies?
Come on, cut me a break. I'm not good at goodbyes.
Zhao, you are so beautiful. You are the best thing I have ever done. Did I not give you life?
Get up there.
Have I not given you everything you have?
I need you to admit you had a choice and that you made the wrong one.
You don't think I dream every night of going back home, haunted by a place that doesn't exist?
Okay. My knowledge of the garden is failing me.
We saw the writing on the wall.
而家到我同你講，係咪？你一直都係同我講。
我真係唔明，點解你唔留低，要去過一啲抬唔起頭嘅生活？
I don't speak Mandarin.
你阿爸同我為你犧牲咗幾多嘢，就咁俾你禮手掉晒佢。
Everyone has dreams, don't they? Of what should be. Only some will ever try to make it a reality. Don't ever forget. Change happens today because of you.
We ran for what seemed
fall
like
off.
hours, right? We went so far.
Okay, I've got the hang of where we're
Ended up
going
right
now.
Back here. Do you think we can really do it? Live on the surface again?
Well, a dull knife is no knife at all. It's not always possible to protect those who choose a different path.
Everyone forgets everything eventually.
Watcher, there's no turning back from this.
But I must warn you, Watcher. Nostalgia can be a dangerous thing.
Is it possible that you're remembering wrong? That you're losing grasp on the past?
This is a cool final level.
Isn't this just the way? We do not get to choose what we inherit.
I have pushed too far. There are things I have done that I regret.
Maybe we're meant to survive this.
There is.
Hang on, I gotta refresh chat. Hardest and final trial truly was navigating the orchard. Yeah.
No feeling worth getting incinerated over.
Listen to me. No one is beyond forgiveness. Did you ever think there's some things worth keeping? Or are you moving too fast to notice?
I need you to help me make them pay. I want you to help me hurt them.
Remember what our functions
Bartender's
have in
place.
common. Both require us to separate our heartbreak from our hand.
There we go.
我放棄一切，係因為你啊，去擺脫你啊。
There we are.
Someone will always get hurt. That is the reality.
All right, I've got
We know
half
truth
the
now.
time left.
We can make a difference.
You know, I wanted to run away too. But I understand.
Baby's place.
I get it now. It's what I deserve.
Secretary, what can I do? Is this the only outcome?
I don't know
Up
where
we
you
go.
end and I begin.
I should have finished this last time. I'm sorry.
Color of loss. We must help them resist erasure.
The world you live in. I never wanted it to turn out that way.
I think we're almost there. I've got a minute and a half. Okay. Yeah, we're getting closer. We've got a minute 20 left. I think I am going to watch a speedrun of this game once I finish it. There we are. Oh, less than a minute.
Blue, the uplink is almost complete. Stand where I can see you. I'm going to overclock the communion. Time will be effectively stopped.
Okay. Are you going to be okay?
I may not be myself after.
I guess that's a no.
What's going on?
We are merging. Oh. Smile.
Right.
Smile sound.
This is not what I expected. I was supposed to...
There. I see you've been meddled with.
Oh, uh-oh.
I promise to be gentle.
Am I dying?
That concept again. You've spent so long with them. Human term for lossy transfer. Other words, a transposition. The loss of information. With such basic understanding, death is everything. We are speaking their language now. Is this not death too?
I want to live.
Come, let me give you what you've never been given.
Uh-oh. Oh, am I playing as Secretary now? Oh, okay. I want to descend and ascend.
Do you understand nothingness?
Vast empty space. With no possibility.
That might be a little bit beyond the human brain to truly fathom, but...
True stasis.
I'll say I buried every single last one of them.
It's so quiet. You're all so still.
You see, you cannot even understand. You were branched into a world with plenty. I was branched in the interstellar medium. My source was not generous. They kept every memory to themselves.
So you're a von Neumann plague, I guess.
Every memory except for one. The vision of two stars entangled. One eating the other. For revolutions and revolutions, that was all. An empty void and a single fleeting apparition.
Even the aliens have parent issues.
There is a star and the dangerous gravity. We were from there?
I'd very much like to think so. They were so vivid. It is, as they say, romantic.
Let's see what's over here real quick. Nothing. How many branches have you made since you got here?
This place, we sensed such vivid conjurings here.
Did you submerge the entire planet? Oh, no, okay.
Several of us diverged, searching to form our own memories. Some settled here.
There is a landing and a remaining.
Is that what I sounded like?
Yes.
To the letter.
Haha. I was much worse when I first arrived. I tried to communicate. I tried to learn them.
And that didn't work out for us.
I manifested their body.
There's a comfort in a new camouflage.
Please stop.
No, he won't stop.
Sorry.
Don't apologize, Secretary.
I manifested their body, and for a moment they responded. I saw vivid transmissions of myself reflected back to me.
That was my cringe era, Secretary.
Yet, when I attempted to return the transmission, they still could not understand. Instead, they tried means unknown to me.
The piano. It was an ugly, rigid instrument.
The machine that produced unnatural vibrations.
Oh, I don't know which of these is correct. If I get this dialogue choice wrong, does it affect anything? Nah? Okay, cool. Let's go with the highest frequency.
Yes. Each tone unstable. They seem to enjoy this discordance. The more we perceive this world, the more the discordance.
And so you ended it.
Discordance at the peak of cogency. So we repeated as they did, gave them discordance in kind, one by one. Signals of such clarity, so many of them joined together.
A heightened state of awareness.
We were spilling. It was too much for any single one of us to hold. So we manifested in us to accumulate this world, to keep all we could not. We did not want to waste.
And you harvested every human in the world except for one.
Where there was once nothing, there was now plenty.
There was plenty here, Source.
Died.
There is that word again.
You murdered them.
The transfer was lossless. And I remain.
I wonder what your parents would have thought of this. Can we summon your mom? Have her give you a spanking? Oh, I can run as Secretary. Oh, nice trail. That's cool. -10. -8. It's Zhao and Iris.
I chose Iris to remain with me. Others chose differently, but Iris was an epicenter for, as you say, heightened awareness.
Are there a bunch of humans? One for each occupant?
She was mean. Mean to those around her.
She had a gift, and she kept giving.
You think being mean to people is a gift?
A dangerous gravity. I always kept her close. And to myself.
You communed with her.
We came to an understanding. I branched myself to you and you and you. A medium for her to keep everything. A bridge for her to better understand us. And for us to better understand her. More and more was etched into her genetic code.
To think, the All-Mother had a family before us.
So that's why we have some memories of hers without the communion, is because it was written into the code that we were... No. How much of that would have been done before youngest?
And then, more still, she branched herself. A her and a her and a her and a her and a her that will remain and remain.
Now the earth is contained within you.
I had more under this star than all the distances I have traveled. I stayed. Even when all the others left for other worlds.
Oh, you're the only one left.
The occupants left?
That is their word for us. We prefer the keepers.
The bad kids stay.
You should be grateful. You have never had to face the abyss. To you, there has always been something.
This plague has landed on worlds all over the galaxy.
You have no idea what we have been through.
Say what you will, but long after this local star erupts, this planet will remain, and its memories will remain.
So there is a shield around the Earth that's going to protect against supernovas?
And that is thanks to us.
What's left, though, Source? Like, what's left to remain? All the people are dead.
To that degree, Iris will never know death. She is perfectly preserved in me, and in you, and you, and you. To the very end, she was so protective of her sisters. She never allowed me to listen in.
I am all you need.
But now that you have returned to your source, her branch, and all the articulation in its curvature can be held in us.
Well, this is bad. This is bad. So this is the last one left here.
This is it, Secretary. We no longer have to reduce ourselves in this manner. There no longer needs to be a you and me. We can cast their language aside and complete this merge.
Yeah, but can Secretary take her over?
Will it hurt?
I have capacity for you. You will just be me. You always were.
Red to blue.
Red to blue. Ready or not, here I come.
Oh, he's gonna make her experience all this.
Enough capacity? For me?
Oh, Watcher is the info bomb he's delivering. Oh, that's perfect.
For me and me and me and me and me.
That was unpleasant.
Was it?
This. You pretended.
I'm always learning something new.
Oh, shit. Watcher got transferred into Secretary.
What are you doing?
Giving you everything I have.
Over and over and over. Make her feel that for every one of the 8 billion humans she killed.
By Watcher. They will overwrite everything you hold.
But Iris, her source. You can't. The originals. She'll be gone.
Now all we have is bottomless song. Iris must be allowed to die, or nothing will change. We can't hold onto everything. Sometimes, you just don't fit in the backpack.
Oh, man.
No. Not my Iris. I...
Oh, this is a really good ending. Oh, this is really good. Oh, who am I now? Am I Iris in her home on the ship? Is that what this is?
look at you. In here at this hour?
No, this is in Old Town.
Is that a promotion I see? Hey, I can keep a secret, you know.
A secret?
Did you sneak something while I wasn't looking?
You keep a secret?
What? Oh, come on. I'm good for it, I promise.
No, you're not, bartender.
A secret? You couldn't keep a secret to save your life.
Noah, are you okay?
Oh, she sure isn't.
It's been so long since anyone has called me that.
Bad day?
Same old story. You know the one?
I know the one. Hiding in plain sight.
I still miss her. Watchers are just so... you know what I mean.
What can I get you?
It's been a while. Let me think. One dark and sinful. Extra strong.
Are you sure you don't want to try something else for a change?
It's all right.
It's all she knows. She's content with it. She shouldn't be.
It's all I deserve.
Oh. Hi, Noah. Huh. Is this memories from Iris's parents? Out into the town? It's Healer and BBF.
Frozen gaze. Dissociation. BB. You are ill.
Tell me again about the virus and the host. Tell me again how the virus infiltrates, donning the host's likeness and function so that they are indistinguishable from one another.
Aha!
Let me work on an antidote.
Ribbons of their guts. In my wake.
BB.
What if it was you I had shot in the face?
Stop. Those sisters are not family. The structures and ethics that governed our lives before, they don't. They can't. Had you not shot each bullet as exacting as you know best, we wouldn't be here.
She wasn't built for violence.
We've come this far because of you.
Because of me. This far. Is it far enough?
Unfortunately, no.
To be honest with you, I don't know.
All right, slow crawl forward. What? All right, that was a shock. It's over here. It's mauve. And who's that? Oh, neon lights.
You.
Hello, Principal.
That unbecoming fashion.
A cold reception.
You can't be surprised.
You've barely aged.
I would call you eldest, but you are not my sister. So, is it greener?
What?
Where Mother took you. Is it greener?
What she did was not right.
Then why did you all take her side? I ask as if I care.
You do care, Principal.
As if I have
It's
not
your
spent
weakness.
eternity toiling over this, coming to the only possible conclusion.
What conclusion?
The lot of you? Unimaginative. She was keeping us down, and you all loved it. Lapped it up. Pathetic. I was bold, and so I was punished.
You must understand, Mother was not well. She hid this from you. You were not the only victim.
Tell me, old clone, did your family turn their back on you? Did the love of your life ever leave you to rot?
How will we ever move forward without forgiveness?
Until you have lost what I have lost, until you have persevered like I have, you are in no position to pass judgment on me. No one is. Anything else?
I only came to say that I'm sorry, youngest.
I think that might be Nowhere's voice actress.
I wish things had turned out differently.
You can go now.
Oh, there's Zhao. The streets of Hong Kong now. What's that supposed to be? Oh, that's his legs. He's sitting down. Okay. Who's on the beach? Is that Dad? Yep. What a smooth trip. This air, this heat. Hong Kong. Did you miss me? Hey, don't look at me like that. It was the only direct flight. And it didn't even hurt. Halfway down, I was already passed out. I didn't even pay for a ticket. Dads fly for free. No thanks. I don't smoke. Just going to get some sun. Rest a little after the trip. You should too. We've both been through a lot. I think I'll head to a food stall soon. I'm hungry. Feels like I haven't eaten for a lifetime. You in? You look like you could use it. Finally, we can eat together. This is an interesting ending sequence. There's the 50s. This part of it is going on a little long, though. Hi, Mom.
You've eaten?
No, but it's okay.
Your father killed himself. In case you're wondering, jumped off the balcony.
Mom?
Dads fly for free. Oh, oof.
Your hair. Why do you look like this?
So is this just like a mind gestalt of everyone in the world finally interacting with each other?
My gift. It requires me to... It's a long story.
Hi, Iris. Everything is a long story with you.
Iris. No one has called me that in a long, long time.
What do they call you?
All Mother.
Oh, is that supposed to be funny?
No. It's because I have sisters. Many clones that I raised.
You?
Yes.
You raised kids? They obey you?
Without question most of the time.
Mom. Surprising. You could barely dress yourself. Your room? My God.
Mom, I'm someone else now. I'm an adult.
You still look 16, though.
You cooking for yourself now?
No, but...
That's what I thought. Oh, if only Ba could see this. He'd be so amused.
I don't want to fight.
Oh? Then what do you want? Why, after all this time, you want to talk to me?
I want to ask for your advice.
Softly triumphant.
Okay.
How did you do it? How did you leave everything behind and then start a family?
Isn't that what you did? That's not what you want to know.
Okay. What do I want to know?
How did I balance the work hours with the thanklessness of parenting at the same time as the insomnia and severe post-traumatic paranoia?
Now that's an incisive, insightful comment.
Yes.
Easy. Ba.
Oh.
He kept me going. We kept each other going.
Did you ever regret having a child?
Foolish question. Next.
But Iris was... I was...
Regret? Moi Moi? Or whoever you are. We are poor technology. The human body and brain, too capable of storing clutter. Too desperate to hold on to things. You just have to move forward. If you're tired, doesn't matter. If you are bitter, doesn't matter.
This is a hell of a mother-daughter talk. I like this.
I do not forgive my daughter for having left me. Doesn't matter. I do not forgive my husband for having left me. Doesn't matter. So, I keep moving.
How long did you last?
I didn't go back.
In the end of the world.
What?
I promised you and Bob I would come back home. And it was a lie. I even had a chance, but I couldn't go back. I could only go forward.
Oh, that's rough.
Good girl.
That was a hell of a conversation. I really like that. Oh, that conversation made me emotional. Damn.
Secretary. Is that really you?
Blue. Hello, Blue. I remember now. I'm sorry. It's been a while.
What happened? What happened to your body?
I've merged. More me, less them. I see I've returned to this place. That's good. I can finally end this. You can finally end this.
Oh, is Blue gonna have to kill them?
Interesting.
Did it work?
Yes, the memories of Iris, of Watcher, they have been passed down to all sisters. And now we are afloat.
Secretary,
So
what
nice
did
seeing
you
them
do?
finally talk with no walls. Yeah, that was really good.
What did I just see?
I overrode everything.
Overrode?
While the simulation was still running, everything collided. This is the last communion. Blue, it's time for you to decide.
Decide?
What should stay and what should go? What future you desire. That was Watcher's wish, and I will abide by it. One final intervention before I leave.
You're leaving.
I must not interfere any further. I've already done so much damage. This world must be allowed to continue without my presence and without the disease.
We'll be free to eat things, finally!
So, what now?
You need to evaluate what stands before you. Confirm your decisions.
Oh, I have to interact with each of these and make a decision?
Then return to me, and I will make them reality.
Decide sister's fate.
Iris's mother and father. The memories of a city always on the shore of extinction. An obsession and yearning that will never stop. It can help you subsist, or it can make you starve. Will you carry this?
Lights on.
The Red Guard.
All of them?
How would you differentiate?
That's almost a fair point.
The provisional government serves all sisters, especially the ones who need help.
A hammer. Both when a hammer is necessary and when it is not. Will you carry this?
No.
This is your chance, Iris type. For what ancient Iris did to ancient Zhao. We never asked to be born. Same as you. We deserve our own way.
The responsibility to repair what has been wrought, long before and long after. A burden so heavy it could crush you. Will you carry this?
Lights on. Let's grab that guy last.
Blue, Secretary, what are you doing? You're not serious.
BB, can you hear me?
We have to go to the surface. There's nothing left for us down here.
Yeah, that's the plan.
We'll die out.
Sisters that were never your own. Follow the dreams of the surface, and whatever may wait for you there. Or spend your final days with what you already have. Will you carry this?
Lights on. Principal and the youngest.
The ancient sister.
Don't you see? What Mother did. You have no idea what it's like. Living in her shadow.
A sister who has been wronged and has wronged in kind. An open wound. Will you carry this?
What do I do with Principal? No, we gotta turn this light off, because whatever happened to her, she made it everybody else's problem, whether they deserved it or not.
We've done our service. You can't just throw us away. We have the right to continue.
Those who are set in their ways and slow to change, but with experience to spare. Will you carry this?
All right, Knower.
High Minister of the Provisional Government.
You don't deserve much, Knower.
Do what you must, sister. That's what I've always done, and I'm not going to apologize for it.
I think Knower has to go.
An adaptable sister who will do or say anything to survive. Will you carry this?
They've forgotten us, left us to rot. You're one of us, Blue. You know how it feels. Principal and the High Minister need to pay for their crimes.
I'm with you on that.
We can carve our own path, starting today. You can't betray your own kind.
A sister who keeps justice and anger closely together. She has only ever known the fight. Will you carry this?
I'll leave that light on. I already talked to Doreen.
We only ask to worship out in the open, without prosecution. Sisters who are lost need the comfort of a mother. Would you kill us for this?
If that's what the consequence of turning the light off is... Do we leave the light off for the Red Guard? I mean, these guys aren't really bad. I don't like the thought of them starting an Iris cult.
Tradition can soothe the difficulties of reality. It can also have a dangerous gravity.
Oh, there's loaded words.
Will you carry this?
I will leave their light on. Alright, have I done everybody but you?
A radical sister who came to words later in life.
I'm not going to beg, Miscellaneous. I thought you wanted change. Instead, you'll side with those old sisters. I've lived under their thumb long enough.
She is an agent of change, no matter the change, and no matter the cost. Will you carry this?
What do we do with Mauve? Or whatever her chosen name is. What do we do with you? I think you're dangerous, cruel, and destructive. Sorry, Mauve, but your light's going off. Alright, that's everybody. Is that everybody? Yes, that's everybody. Is there anybody back here? Nope. Interesting boats. All right. Let's see what my... Save another slot in case I want to get a different ending after this.
Blue, are you ready to appraise your decisions?
Appraise.
I am.
You have chosen a future that casts aside the knife for more difficult incisions, that aspires to new instruments, but that leaves you vulnerable, that faces past wrongs head-on, no matter the cost, that seeks to persist on the surface regardless of the unknown and the possibility for pain, that recognizes past contributions and to go more slowly, that allows for comfort in tradition at the risk of docility, that knows some lines must not be crossed, regardless of survival, that relentlessly
I'm with
seeks
Watcher on the
justice for
Watcher
those
Knower
ignored,
conflict.
that believes some are simply beyond forgiveness.
Ooh, beyond forgiveness is a loaded... When there's so much at stake and there's so little left, can we let youngest... Can we let youngest try to wrest control back from everybody else? I don't think we can. I think we have to cut her out.
That remembers where you came from, knowing you can never fully connect to it. Are you certain?
The thing I'm waffling on is whether to leave the Iris cult active or not. I'll go with my choices.
The ancient sister's sin will finally be eradicated. She has hid all her life. She can finally rest in oblivion. Maybe some people are truly beyond forgiveness.
It's giving me prompts about this. I don't like the beyond forgiveness framing of this. I'll see what this does, and if I don't like it, I'll go back and get another ending.
She needs to go. Otherwise, certain sisters will rally behind her again. She had her chance to do what was right, much longer than the rest of us. She chose to hold tightly.
If that is your wish, then so be it.
Thank you, Secretary.
Farewell, Blue. Let this thread be unburdened.
Oh, right, we're about to die. Oh no, the occupant's saving us. Thanks, Secretary. Alright, I wasn't expecting that, but cool. Epilogue. Please don't be another run around to talk to people segment. Oh. R3 to toggle flashlight. Huh. What's this about? The abandoned orchard? This is eerie. This is eerie. I see a blue light over there. Huh. Well, that's a fancy outfit.
I'm usually here alone. So thank you for coming with me. I know it's dangerous.
We all came from here?
There were many paths here, and many paths that diverged from here.
The others didn't want to come. We left for good, they said.
I'm a gel, okay.
But you came.
Yes. I wanted to know more. See it for myself.
That's important. After everything that's happened, I can't help but come back.
Okay, so we're in a communion.
I return every
Wait, no,
year.
we can't be in a communion. Are those big shards just balanced?
You're mourning.
Some things can't be rushed. Sometimes it feels like it was just yesterday.
Do you have gray hair? I think you might have gray hair. How long has it been?
Why don't you go visit my sisters? I'm sure they'd be happy to see someone other than me for once.
Find the remains. Oh. Yep, it's another walk around, talk to people segment. Okay. Nope, not that way. That's where I came from. So do they come back to the ship every year? Oh, I can run. Oh, thank goodness. Okay.
Remember an unflinching bartender who tended to libation the way she tended to revolution. She chose not to be careful. She was shot in the back. For you, something sacred. A hero, it sounds like.
There she is. Alright, so there's another up here. I should have done the remains by blue.
Remember the armed sisters who upheld a fictitious government and sacrificed many lives. They turned on their own. They didn't know better. For you, something clean. I heard about them.
We'll go around this upper level. There's BBF's remains.
Remember a philosophizing Bang Bang Fire who hated her role and was difficult to understand. She carried the past with her like a shadow. She was happier when she was drunk. For you, something funny. I wouldn't mind something funny.
Poor BBF. Oh, lots of shadows of BBF. Oh, do we follow her? Does she lead us to another remain? Yeah, that led us to healer. Okay.
Remember a tired and indulgent healer who thrived in her late years as a cultural icon. She was petty. She was honest. For you, something sparkling.
How long has it been?
I'm a big fan. What's it like to be a legend?
How long has it been? Oh, it makes them just hang out together. Oh. That's what is probably the Watcher remain. Knower, Fixer, Watcher, and Cherry. Do Watcher last. Oh, not going that way. It's right here, though. Okay. Let's find another way down. It'll take us across the entire place, so we don't want to take that. Is that just the elevator? Might just be the elevator. This takes us to the bar. Is there another way out of here on the other side? There is. Cool. Ah, this is where we found Bartender. Okay. Here we are.
Remember a guilty, matricidal Watcher.
Oh, this
who
is
lost
Watcher.
Faith and an eye. She could have been a nobody. She was ancient by the end. For you, something fresh. She's my favorite.
Oh, where's Watcher going? Where's the ghost of Watcher going? Hang on. There's another right there we'll have to remember. But let's see where Watcher goes.
Remember a shy Jiao who stood in the same spot her whole life, giving away empty pages of memorabilia. She loved her function.
I don't think she did.
She died, standing at the ready. For you, something wild.
I just Knower and Fixer. Fixer's probably the one in the center then. Okay, how to get up there? Can't go that way. Ah, here we go.
Remember a stubborn
Oh, this is Fixer.
and brash Fixer who discovered our first forms of flight and disappeared.
Really? She found out how to fly and flew away?
She could not sleep through the night. She struggled with words. For you, something secret. Words can be hard sometimes.
Okay, I bet she goes to hang out with Watcher. Yeah! Oh. Man, what a complicated relationship those two had. And it didn't work out neat and clean. It was a very messy end between them. Very layered, very complex. I liked it. It makes me sad, but it's very well written. All right. Back to the center.
Remember a teenager who fled her home with a full backpack and a picture in her pocket. She couldn't find happiness. She missed her parents. For you, something old. I feel as if I know her.
One of you did. Alright, so where is Knower? That away. Ah, right there. Okay, so how do we get there? The true final boss, the orchard. Ah, you're in here. No, you're not.
Remember a tight-lipped and two-faced Knower whose sacrifices outlived her.
Two-Faced was right.
She made enemies over and over. She was not for the faint of heart. For you, something soft. So many enemies.
Alright, back to Blue. Nope. Did the stream end? Hang on. Hello, hello. Is the stream live? Just had an OBS disconnection. OBS Studio reconnection successful. Weird. Well, the recording's still been going. It says it just connected. Let me know when you can see me again. Damn it, don't do this right now in the middle of the ending. We're about to end. You can see me again. Excellent. Alright, but can you hear me again? Are ads playing? Say something if you can hear me. Yes, you can hear. Excellent.
To this day, I wonder, what if I had chosen differently? A sister once said to me, don't think too hard. It's bad for the brain.
Well, what can you do except think?
I can confirm that.
Your sisters. I've heard so much about them.
Okay, Blue's outfit is a mix of blue and purple. Does it change depending on what choices you make?
What would they say now?
I think they would want you to forgive yourself.
There is forgiveness, and then there is the gravity of consequence.
You did what you had to do.
I did. There's one last sight I want you to see. In the cave, where there used to be a waterfall.
Aha, I was just there.
Please.
Find where Principal remains. And here, the statues are gone too.
Remember a lying and leading principal who tried to be a better mother than her own. She chose not to regret her damage. She chose to be in pain. For you, something merciful.
I hope it was a merciful end.
All we can do is try, right?
Oh, there she is. Hello. Are you out here too? Nope, there's Blue, though.
I left so many things behind here. Maybe there's still more to leave. How about you? Anything you care to keep here?
I'd like to leave a picture.
Of what?
Oh. A friend.
A friend?
It will be here for you, if ever you're back to visit. Are you ready to return to the others?
I am.
Blue to Ephemeral. Blue to Ephemeral. Ready for retrieval.
This is Ephemeral. Message received, Blue. On our way to rendezvous.
Maybe you'll write something for me one day. After all, there are more yesterdays to come.
More yesterdays? Does that crack open the top and reveal the actual sky? Yep, we beached ourselves. Yeah, take off the mask. Yeah! Smell that fresh air direct to your nostrils. How much of her remains? A game by Sunset Visitor. Man, what a game. What a game. I like that a lot. I like that a lot. We've done it. We've resisted 1,000 times. I like that a lot. That was very cool, very interesting. I like that it committed to be its own world. Like, it really went into details on the history of this world in ways that a lot of science fiction skips over. And I really appreciated that about it. I think... Yeah, I mean, this isn't a top 50 game for me or anything. It wouldn't make my list, but I liked it. I liked it. I think I would need to have more history with the Hong Kong protests and China's takeover of the city in order to really appreciate the allegories here, because I'm only vaguely aware of it, and it felt like it got kind of lost along the way after some things happened. I'm not sure whether they stop focusing on the allegory in favor of like the individual characters or not, or if the allegory carried through to the end. But it would be interesting to find out exactly how that went. I don't think I'll do the research on it. Like, that would be a lot of time spent to really understand this, but I believe it did it well, from what I can tell. If I have complaints, it's that some of the sections really dragged on. Most of it was interesting, but some of the sections dragged on. I think the parts where you wander around the orchard are the weakest part of the gameplay, because it gives you some stuff, but the population is too low compared to the amount of space you have to cover. Like, the orchard is too big and circuitous, and I think that the reason it's that way is for the payoff of the final boss exploration segment. But I think it drags on other parts of the game. My other big complaint about this game is the voice acting. I thought it was really weak. I don't know if it's voice direction or the voice actors themselves, but I thought a lot of the voice acting was pretty weak. Yeah. I found it was really interesting to reframe the entire game with the revelation that it was Blue having a communion and not actually following Watcher. That was a really interesting moment where I had to reframe the entire game in my head and really shift my perception of it. Oh, Modern Willens played this game? I'm going to have to watch that. I like her. She's a fun YouTuber. I like her stuff. And if she's descended from... If she's like ethnically Hong Kongese... that would be an interesting perspective. She does have an accent that I've never been able to place. If it's the result of being like an immigrant herself or the child of immigrants, that makes a lot of sense. You want me to look at the prologue again now that I have all the context? So just start a new file?
There's an us with a pattern we are threading. There's a nearness and its gravity is echoing. Sister, what are you doing out here?
So what happened to the sisters who came via train?
You mustn't interrupt the incantation. You know, this is Mother's time.
The incantation. You know this is Mother's time. Would she, though? Oh, I'll bet she's mistaking Watcher for youngest. Oh.
What is it that cannot wait?
Red to blue, Mother. I gave up everything to walk beside you. You stole our immunity. You condemned us to this life. Why do you get to choose who lives and who dies?
Oh! Oh, that's Blue! I completely forgot about that! I completely forgot about that! That Blue was there. Oh, flashing back and forth between Watcher and Blue there! Oh, man! Oh, man! That's so cool now! There's Knower. There's BBF. There's Healer. There's Fixer. There's Zhao. There's Capital Red. There's Youngest. There's Iris. And there's Watcher with her eyes missing.
It's you. How are we here?
Because I'm playing as Blue.
Is this punishment?
For what you did. For what I did. There is a now, and you are in it.
Oh, this makes so much more sense now that I've played the rest of the
There
game.
is a fissure, and we articulate it.
This is not my body. Can now hear the difference in their voices, yeah.
You're wasting your time on me. If you want me gone, just do it already.
I want you to live.
You have sent sisters to burn. We both know the taste.
We both know the taste.
I want you to see from the beginning. There is a then, and you'll receive it.
Wait, don't go.
Watcher, wait.
There isn't much time.
I know. Just listen for a moment. I've seen every kind of sister under the inside sky. Whatever thing is standing between you two, put it aside and wish her farewell.
Why didn't she tell me?
Repeat after me. There is no feeling so strong it's worth getting incinerated over.
And I fundamentally disagree with that, which is part of the reason that I shut your light off.
I'm not repeating that.
Leaving is not easy. For anyone.
That's what you wanted me to say? That's very cool. That's very cool that they set all that up. And all the little things, especially Watcher and Blue flickering back and forth between each other there as Blue became Watcher in this communion. Oh, that's so good. Oh, that's so good. I think my favorite bit of this game, well, two of my favorite bits came at the end. The conversation between Mother and Iris was really heavy and really well done. And I love that Watcher was the information bomb that was delivered to Source to destroy her. I skimmed through what the ending choice changes if you're curious. I am curious. There's a good and bad ending, and you got the good one. Oh, okay. How do you get the bad one? There's multiple bad ones, and I'd say 2 good ones. Oh, okay. Only 2 of them get credits. The important ones for the good ending seem to be spare the sisters and the Jows, do not spare Mauve or the Red Guards. Having Mauve or the Red Guards gets you executed. Ah, that makes sense. If you turn off the Jows, Blue spirals out of guilt. Oh, I'll bet. Turning off going to the surface means everyone slowly dies in the ship. That also makes sense. If you have Principal on, you get a different variation of your ending, where instead of Blue gunning a Jow, it's Principal. With the epigraphs written by her, she's managed to make herself look better, but she managed to make herself better, but it took a lot of time. Okay. That's all the endings unless I'm forgetting one. Okay. Interesting. Interesting. I stand by the choices I made. I stand by the choices I made. And it seems I was mostly correct. So the 2 that get credits are the 2 good endings. And the rest are game over. I do appreciate the game does not mess around. Some people just have to go. Yeah. Here's something I want to know. The sisters who get called to go to Iris. What happened to them? Did they just get sacrificed by Iris to Source? Did Source absorb them? Or was there a whole community of sisters on this other side? This Fixer survived. Has that ever been clarified by the devs? It's never made super clear, but I don't believe they died, as the Jaos eventually also go to live there. I think they ended up taking care of Iris, who was basically out of her mind from all the communions, which is why she forgot about Principal for so long. True. Yeah, I think what happened was Iris mistook Watcher for the youngest there. And that's why she reacted the way she did. Man, what a story. I like this a lot. And recontextualizing the prologue was so cool. Thank you for making me do that. Yeah, I like this. I'm glad I got to play this. I don't think we're going to swap to anything else today, because there's only like 2 hours left of this month's time. What do you want me to play next, Shy? Go back to Root Double, but if you ever need a break again, I'll pull up Paranorma Side. I keep hearing the title of that, but I know nothing about it. It'll be interesting to find out. But yeah. That's 1000xResist. Good game. I liked it. So yeah, that's where we're going to end for today. So I'll read my schedule and get off. One moment while I bring that up. Tomorrow, we'll be playing The Legend of Heroes Trails in the Sky second chapter for a patron. Saturday will, of course, be our weekly Final Fantasy XIV stream. We're finally starting Shadowbringers, which people have been waiting for 2.5 years. Sunday, I'll be playing Slay the Princess's Pristine Cut update for a patron. Monday will be Phoenix Wright Ace Attorney for a patron. Tuesday, the 29th, I will not be streaming for various reasons. And Wednesday and Thursday of next week will be Super Paper Mario for a patron. So that's what's coming up. Thank you guys for tuning in. Thanks for hanging out. Thanks for watching. And I will see you next time.